And these agencies were coming to remove this regime from power. So he came and rose up and stood against the removal. He was the one who stopped the removal at the expense of many thousands of people who died, at the expense of many businesses that went down, at the expense of a liberation that was meant to be in Kenya. Now Kenya would be free. Kenya would be worshiping God freely. But now because he got in, a man known to be a liberator, a man known to be that person who fights for people, and these children were fighting for their rights. A man who is known to be a fighter for the freedom and freedom of people, he came and stopped the fighters of the freedom, instead joined the hands with the oppressors of the freedom. Now you can see what kind of a man he was. He was not truly for the sake of the freedom fighting. He was for the sake of preserving the kingdom that is known to the few. So therefore, the exit of this man is an opening of a new dimension of politics in Kenya. And for the first time now, you will find all this, the struggle now that will come, many people will rise up. The people who, the nobodies, will come strongly, business will come strongly, and the social life will come strongly, and we have a spiritual freedom. There will be a spiritual freedom in this country. But again, another of them, the same blood, the same feather, has to go.
Okay.
Yes. There is another that will lead to Anusu Mlingoti.
And who is that?
A Kenyan.
Prominent.
Yeah, bendera inaweza kuteremshwa Mlingoti kwa sababu yako. Ama mimi. Of course it's the club.
Yeah.
Yes. And that one will lead to the total freedom. Kenya will have now total freedom. Yeah, total freedom.
And of course, how if Raila right now, you know, he went at a specific time. I'm a protester at the presidency. I'm protesting the AUC seat. How would Yanu Kiangaleo, if you try to look from that broad aspect of it, ile void ameacha ni gani?
Hakuna void in the spiritual world order. Ameacha void kubwa sana. Because this is now what, like you see, a person like Uhuru going back to the grave, and many other people going back to the grave, because it's like they have been left fatherless. He was the father of these people in the spiritual realm. He was the father of these people. It's like now they were left without a father. They were left orphans. Look at the person like Suna MP. He's no longer speaking now. Look at the Bandi is always crying everywhere he's going. You saw Kina Ishongwa, Bandi paid Ishongwa to go to the Luoland and wear an ODM hat to go and make noises about this in ODM. Ruto is going to Mombasa. Sherehe ya ODM. Imefanyika?
Inaendelea huko na
ataenda ama tume watu yake huko. Waende wote watavaa kofia za ODM, because there is a vacuum, a spiritual vacuum. Everybody is trying to get it and is not getting it. And also the Luo land will remain fragmented. The Luo land will be split into 3 or 4 angles, and it will go basically towards the counties, the Kisumu County, the Migori County, the Siaya County. They will go that way. Like now we have the Nyeri County, Murang'a County. The way Ruto is trying to separate Murang'a, Kiambu from Mount Kenya. Because they say, you watu wa Kiambu, you don't speak like watu wa Nyeri. You don't speak like watu wa Murang'a. That kind of a thing. That will play. That will play around. Where Orengo is influential, the people of Orengo will follow him towards where he's gonna go. Where Akina Uburu are influential, they will do the same. Where Akina Gladys Wanga are influential, they will do the same. But of course, watu kama Gladys Wanga, watu kama Uburu, watu kama Junet, watu kama Badi, all those people are in the government. They are going to be extinguished completely from the political scene. they are going to, ODM itasambaratika yote kabisa kabisa. Lakini kutabaki ka ODM, ka kina Sifuna, ka kina it will be maintained that has ideologies of Raila, but they won't survive the test of time.
Actually, kuna wengine wanasema Raila's death really saved Mother Karua big time.
Yeah, for sure. Not in Mother Karua. Not Mother Karua at all. It saved the Kikuyus big time. You know, sometimes God will work and you think like God did not love you, but he loved you. You know those Australian guy who say say gods must be crazy. For sure, that is what could have happened to Kenya. If, for example, Mother Karua was the deputy of Raila being the president, and then such a thing happens, he dies, who will not imagine it is Mother Karua? And remember, Mother Karua was coming to make things straight. Remember that. Mother Karua was coming, she's a strickler. She's that woman who will just bulldoze anything as long as she believes it is legal and lawful. And this is a woman from Kirinyaga. The woman who have no nonsense, who even if you bang them, even if you tell them anything, those are from, I think, Geshogo. Is that Geshogo or India? Is that Geshogo? They are very tough women. They control everything. They're the people who are hands-on. Raila was a father of cartels, a father of thieves, a father of dealers, a father of anything that you call on earth. Because you remember how many times he saved Sakaja. Before he died, he had received a check of 100 million from Sakaja to save Sakaja from the removal. Now, look here. This is a man that was to protect the dealers, the thieves, the whatevers of this nation. That was Raila for you. This is a man who will be drinking together with Uhuru in State House. When Mother Karua wants them to go to Kisumu, want them to go to Garissa, want them to go somewhere, want them to do this, they will frustrate Karua. And the Karua will become so tough, trying to fight corruption from within. You see now? So she will be projected as a person who is trying to fight Raila. And now Raila dies. Now who would have caused the death of Raila? It is mother. And then every person will come and rise up and say, Kikuyu wameua Raila, Kikuyu wameua baba, because of Mother Karua. So Mother Karua will be victimized. She will be told to step down. People will come and rise and say, you have to explain to us, nini ilikula baba. Now the whole government will be destroyed completely. Remember, 90% of the people in the government will be Luos. Yeah, the army officers, the police, the NSIS, the street boys hapa kina nani wangekuwa sasa ndio kubwa hapa ndio the saying wangekuwa governors will be everything will be. Remember now you having a person fighting you, a person of the caliber of the SG wa ODM and ako in power. He is in the ruling government and his boss has died because you have been trying to make things straight, and now they think it's you're the one who have killed the boss. What could have happened to this land? It is civil war. It was a blessing in this case for the Kikuyus and Karua. Karua angeisha kabisa, angepigwa hata angepigwa marisasi, because it could have been said because there is no way Karua angekaa chini aangalie corruption ikiendelea, because baba will condone. Baba was the most corrupt person on earth. Nobody. Mother Karua would not have sat down to condone this. She would have said no. She could have walked out. She could have fought. Now unfortunately mzee akufe akiwa president again. Hebu angalia kama walifanya venye walifanya akiwa hana power. What if angekuwa in power? Nani angefanya kitu? Who would have said anything? Kikuyus could have been enemies of the Luos forever. And the people of the Kalenjin community would have used that to make 42 against 1 again. Sometimes God will say, you think that umenyaganywa, you think that mambo yakwenda vizuri, but if you look at them critically, vizuri, ufanye calculation yako, unaona ni Mungu alikusefu. Mungu alitaka tu kukusefu. Because career ya Martha Karua ingeisha kabisa na angeitwa muuaji forever. Na hakuna mtu angemprotect because the state once this Raila angeingia into power, Kenya ndio ungejua ukabila ni nini. Ungekuwa na venye unaonanga Harambee Stars ni hivyo ndivyo kungekuwa Kenya mzima. Hata Madio mangekuwa
But Raila wasn't tribal.
He was tribal. No, it isn't about the king. It's about the people behind the king. Raila. The people supporting the king. The people building the king. Raila would not. Raila hata angejua what is happening. That's what I'm saying. Hata Samia hajui what is happening. There are people running the system. There are people who are powerful. During the Kibaki was sleeping. Kibaki never operated the whole 5 years. Hakufanya kazi. Ni kina Joe na kina Matere Kereli, hao ndio walikuwa in power. They're the people who are running the show. Akina nani, kwani nani alitajirikia wapi? Jimmy Wanjigi. They're working here at wakiwa na Def Mwangi. Walikuwa hapa Harambee House. They're the ones running. Hao ndio walilete the Chinese in Kenya. That is why you see every business in Kenya ilikuja wakati wa Kibaki, Jimmy has to get 6% of anything. Ikikuja kama ni airport is stalled because of Jimmy. Yeah, because Jimmy ndiye alileta wale wa Chinese, wale walisign agreement ya kujenga airport. Uhuru akakuja akawaondoa, akajaenda kuleta wake, kwenda kule akapata kumewekwa the tribunal inasema hapana, wa Chinese ndio watafanya. Huyu jamaa ameenda kuleta huyu Muhindi alikuwa achukue airport. Adani. Who was the first person to organize demonstrations? Who was the first person kuanza kupiga makelele hiyo kiwanja? It is Jimmy. They organized the demonstration, walienda mpaka pale kwa Jimmy. It is Jimmy, not the political class. It is Jimmy because he knows what he's trying to. He has shares pale, ana 6%. Na ashakula. Maana hiyo pesa ilikuwa imetoka. Na hakuna, it is an agreement imeandikwa. Hakuna mtu mwingine atachukua hiyo contract apart from a Chinese. Or if another person takes, he must go and take money from Exim Bank.
Right.
Yeah. And Exim Bank must give Jimmy 6%. Deals zimekatwa kitambo. People are eating and sleeping. Any deal, hata mchinese aende akope pesa from Exim Bank saizi. Si mchinese wewe. Uende uchukue pesa from Exim Bank ya kudevelop Kenya. Jimmy lazima atapata 6%. Ni maagano. That is why Jimmy was so vocal. Kusema airport inaibiwa, airport inafanyiwa, airport inaenda. Hakuna airport inaenda. Ni kamshahara kanaenda.
Now, Apostle, tukikaribia kumalizia, one of the most asked question ni, what is Ruto trying to do right now?
Ruto, have you ever had a girlfriend? I know you're married.
Yeah, I'm married.
Have you ever had a girlfriend previously mwenye amekukataa na unataka kumtongoza kuingie back ndio muingize box? This is what Ruto is doing. Ruto is trying to act a good boy. Economy safi, anataka kuwa mpole, mtu mzuri,
very faithful,
very loyal, pro development. Sasa hana makelele, hataki kuua watu. Because anataka kuingiza girlfriend box. Akiingia box, apate mimba, mdunge mimba. Then from there atakwenda kuja saa 8. Ama anaenda anachukua 3 days akuji. Ruto is trying to behave like a good boy. Lakini hapa nyuma yake anajua the only 2 years remaining, I am going to be very good until I win back the election. From there, akina Uhuru, akina Wairunge, akina Nandi, akina Plug TV, mutamuona. You'll see him who he is in Tuka, because he doesn't need your votes anymore. He will try to straighten everything and destroy anybody who can be an opposition or stop him. He will destroy the wealth of Kenyatta in one day. One day, if he managed. And this is why you see now, right, Uhuru is not sleeping. Because Baba was the key man they were dependent on. That's the vacuum I'm talking about. Baba was the man they really depended on, that who can be able to galvanize the whole nation towards what they want to do. And that's why they had planted Baba into the government and his lieutenant into the government so that they can be able to contain Ruto from inside as they organize themselves. Now that the Baba has gone, Uhuru has come out very strongly to even reprimand Kioni and tell Kioni, never again I want to see you abusing Gachagua anymore. And in 6 months from today, either Jubilee or DCB, one of the party will not be existing. One of the party will not be existing. There will be one.
Now that is the game plan for the opposition.
That's the game, not opposition. That's the game plan for the Kenyatta family. There's no opposition in Kenya. Who is on opposition? Is it Matiang'i? Matiang'i is a project of Uhuru.
But okay, Matiang'i, but Kalonzo ni project wa nani?
Sahi, ako chini ya Uhuru. Without Uhuru, he cannot go anywhere. Kalonzo is rich, but he cannot run a campaign.
He doesn't have the financial muscle.
Yeah, he has favor with people, but he cannot move from one country to another county. He needs money.
So anahitaji float kwa wingi.
Anahitaji helicopter kama 10. Kurun a campaign, you need to have like 20 billion. Lazima uzunguke Kenya mzima. Lazima ufinance vitu mingi. So you need people. And now, who is more critical? It is not Kalonzo that they want. They want a softer person, not like a person who is not like a Ruto, a person controllable. So Kalonzo is a man, is a statesman, is a gentleman. Kalonzo is a Kibaki. So Kibaki didn't go fighting people. Kibaki, he initiated projects. He did go after people,
arresting
people. In fact, he created freedom. He created a lot of freedom. He gave power to the people. And then people, remember those days that police were arrested by, traffic police were arrested by people, citizens, and then they are beaten, they are given kichapo. No police will come and they say, oh, police that time were wear uniform, because he donated power back to people. So this is the type of every Kenyan is looking for. A person who is not hands-on. A person who is not ruthless. Ruto is ruthless. Ruto will be ruthless if you give him second term. That's the time you will know who is Ruto. That's the time you will know what kind of a Ruto it is. Hapo ndio utakuja kujua kina Sudi, kina nani ni ya nani. Because they will have power that you've never existed. That's the time you have Kenya police led by a Kalenjin, military Kalenjin, NSIS Kalenjin, everything will be Kalenjin. Half of the ministers will be Kalenjin and everything. Like now you see, these people who are being taken outside for jobs, hizi wanaenda wanazungumzia kama German. 80% of wale walienda, wote ni watu wa Kalenjin, ni tribe moja. Yes. Nilikuwa German na nikakutana nao wengi sana. Why? It's not Ruto doing this. But people ambao amepatia responsibility ndio wanafanya hivyo. So you can be a king, but people are messing you up. Okay. And it is portrayed ati ni ukabila inafanyika. So this thing, ndio nilikwambia, kile kitu Ruto anafaa kufanya sasa ni ku make sure these guys hawamshikishi handball. Maana akishika handball anapigwa penalty. Na atapigwa penalty 94th minute.
Extra time.
Yenye ina recovery. Yes,
that is his own prayer.
His own prayer. Na kama ni mimi saa hizi ningetafuta experts wa Kikuyu, experts wa Jaluo, expert wa Hindi, expert hivi niwalete pamoja, alafu niwaachie serikali niwaambie manage. Alafu niambie Faruku, chukua jembe ende ukalime. Niambie Sudi. Sudi anafaa kutafutiwa scandal sahi. Afungiwa kae ndani. Scandal ya mada, scandal ya kitu hivi. By the time he fights hizo mada zake, ashapi hii miaka 2 ipite. Because kama kuna mtu atamweka kwa ni Faruku, Sudi, nani mwingine kama Makere Ucherarge. Hizo hawa watu they're the ones who put this guy in deep shit. Deep shit. Yeah.
So hao ndo nafaa kuwa tempt zaidi.
Big mouth need awatafute tu scandal tu. Hata kwa wasemekane walirape maid, walirape nini, wafungiwe tu kama venye Biwott. Remember the time Biwott was locked up by Moi, when Biwott was untouchable. Because Moi realized huyu jamaa ananiharibia. He had to lock him inside to save his name.
Walimchaji na mashtaka gani?
Ilikuwa corruption.